What's up, crew? So I had a couple items that were supposed to come in this week. Unfortunately, weather delays have caused those to not be here yet. So I wanted to go over some items that I had gotten used, and I just want to show you guys the tags. You guys can know what these companies are doing that cut off the original manufacturer's tag and then print on their own, like Cactus Plant Flea Market did for this Kid Cudi 2019 Intergalactic hoodie. This is that Long Beach glow-in-the-dark stars. Super awesome hoodie. I really love this. I wore it for the whole basketball tournament that I was at this weekend, and the homeschool basketball team here in my town, Great Falls, they've been playing really well during the regular season. 14-5 I think was their record, but then for tournaments, first game they won. They did really well. Really excited to get out there and play after the long drive to Kalispell from Great Falls, like a 4.5-hour drive. But then the next two games were really brutal. They just couldn't sink any of their shots. It seems like my nephew, an amazing basketball player, and in practice he is superb. I mean, everything's dropping, but then the nerves get to him in some of those games, especially the championship games. The nerves is just too much for him to handle. You know who you are out there. This kid just drains shots, crazy moves during practice and warm-ups and everything. He's just looking amazing. And then once he's got to get out there on the floor for those championship games, that's when he just can't handle the pressure, can't come in clutch. I mean, regular season game, yeah, but we got to figure that out. Thankfully, he's just a junior. Both my nephews are juniors, so I got next year to watch them play. I wore this all weekend at that event. It was super fun. I'll zoom in here on this hoodie. I don't think I did a review on this one when it first came in. But yeah, so what I'm trying to show you guys is these brands that cut off the tag. CPFM cut that tag off and then reprinted their Kid Cudi medium sized. You literally have no care instructions, no material information. I mean, all you know is it's a heavyweight fleece and it's probably cotton because of how it feels and everything like that. But yeah, it's really heavy and then super thick ink on here, that puff print with that glow in the dark, and you can see that glow in the dark material kind of having difficulty print over the seam there. It's really hard to print over seams, especially with puff print. Yeah, that hoodie, super fire. I love this hoodie. It's super cozy and nice to wear. And then Astroworld, the 2018 tour. I have 2 shirts from that tour. This one you guys haven't really seen yet. It's been super trash and through the wash a bunch of times. So one of my friends was like, hey, I got this tee, you want to pick it up? I think it was like 60 or 70 bucks, which, I mean, some people would say that's a terrible deal for the condition this is in, but I mean, it's just a dope tee and it's already been worn, so I can just trash it even more and not feel bad about it. I feel kind of weird because I'm still kind of in that poor bracket. Like, I'm not out here making like 100 grand a year or anything like that. So yeah, when I break out something that's brand new, like a box logo hoodie, I mean, that's got to be a pretty rare thing. Or even just all my t-shirts. I just can't open up all of them. I gotta keep them fresh, and in case someone wants to trade in the future, you know, trade around for some stuff that you are really, you know, after or whatnot. But anyways, on the back and the neck, they did cut the tag out of this thing. Yeah, they totally cut it out, and it's been already kind of worked out because of washes, and you can't even see that label anymore. Totally gone. But then on my other 2018 one, you can still see the logo. You got your care instructions actually, and your material instruction and all that goodness. But yeah, that tag, there's a little bit of residue on this one. Little bit left over in there. They basically buy products that they like, you know, pieces that they enjoy, they think fit nice, and then they just have somebody cut that out and then reprint the graphics. That's why you have kind of those higher prices, because they're rebranding. And so I don't know if they buy the items from the original manufacturer with the tag cut out, or if they actually have to have their crew go in there and cut those out. Let me see, what else do I have? I have this Fear of God Jay-Z. This one, I think this is from 2018 as well. This one is like a collab tee, so it's not actually a Fear of God shirt. I don't think this is made by Fear of God. Oh, it's kind of dirty. But yeah, you got Fear of God Los Angeles on the back. Jay-Z, obviously. Jay-Z, the forum. And the sleeve is really cool. A prophet has no honor in his own country. That was one thing that really pulled me to this particular piece. And the back of the neck, they do use that trademark Fear of God lettering, but then the tag, yeah, it's cut out of there. It's right in there. So you have no clue what it's made out of, what kind of a weight it is, or what, you know, care instructions there are. Although, I can tell you right now, this is 100% cotton. Guess it's a size large, because that's what the Rebranded tag says. But yeah, this is probably machine washable. It's just gonna, after a while, make your graphic kind of start to crinkle and sort of flake off slowly, like the no bystanders on here sort of flaking off. Or on the back, maybe you can tell more. It's really starting to come off. But it stays on pretty well, even though you've had those washes. And then, last one I'll check out here. This is a 2018 Sasquatch Fabrics Braindead collaboration, and I don't really know where Braindead gets their apparel from. I don't know if they rebrand everything, but they definitely rebranded this one and then put their own tag on there. Kind of a cool tag though, since it's a collaboration tag. So up here you can see they cut out that old tag with its care instructions and material information, and then they print it on at the top and bottom, so you can kind of see the stitching on the back there. Yeah, they printed this new tag, so you get to see the Sasquatch Fabrics and the Braindead logo on there. No fabric information, although you can tell this is just 100% cotton. Basically the same as that JZ tee. I mean, they're a little bit different, but yeah, both basically size large, just rebranded tags. So there are a lot of brands out there that will retag their stuff, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's fake right off the bat. If you have any questions, you can definitely DM me on Instagram, show me some pictures. I'll try and answer you as quick as I can. I'm not crazy overwhelmed with comments or anything right now, so feel free to reach out to me and whatnot for the time being. And yeah, it was a great weekend. Lots of snowy weather around the entire world. Everybody keep in mind that people in Texas that are going through some stuff. I know the snow is melted, so that's kind of helpful. I mean, there's a lot of people that still got to get their lives back together, get them straightened out, because they went through quite a bit of hell. So yeah, keep those people in your prayers. All those people around the world that are going through traumatic situations. You can just pray some positive vibes in general over those people. Just release it. It really feels good. It feels good on the inside when you release positive vibes to people. And then I'll give you guys an update on like sneakers I've been wearing for work, especially in the winter. If it's warm enough, then I'll wear my Kid Cudis that I just got, you know, a while ago, I guess. I've been wearing them quite a bit. This soft cell, I was wondering like, oh, how soft? It's pretty nice. The soft cell technology is pretty great. It's not super new technology at all. It's actually really old, kind of like Nike Air or something like that. It's old tech, but I feel like maybe they use some new tech in here as well. Maybe some newer formulas for their foam. They do feel really comfortable, and then there's a ton of padding around the ankle, so that really locks in the warmth on your foot. They are definitely not waterproof. Even if you spray them down a bunch, I mean, maybe if you spray them down every day, then they'll stay waterproof. I can still tell it has some of that waterproofing material residue on there, but yeah, I wore them on a day when it was really too deep of snow for them, and they got my feet all soaked. But it was okay, because I do wear wool socks, and if you wear wool socks and you get water inside your shoe, it's really not all that bad. It's, yeah, the wool keeps your feet still warm, so I definitely advise people to get wool socks if they're in a cold area, especially where the feet might be getting cold. And my other shoes I was wearing before the Kid Cudis, these Salomons, how do you say it? Salomon? Maybe. But yeah, these ones I bought last year, and the tread is really wearing off of these already. There is some visible holes in the sneaker. These ones do have Gore-Tex, so there is like Gore-Tex underneath here, but it doesn't matter because these sharp leather or rubbery plastic parts on here just basically tear into the Gore-Tex and make it so you do get water in your shoes. So yeah, these ones, they could have lasted a lot longer. I was wanting a lot more life out of them. I thought they would have a lot more durability to them since they're kind of like a hiking boot or whatnot, but I mean, honestly, they don't last longer than a nice Nike or something like that. Definitely not as long as my Nike React for summertime. These are my summertime kicks. These ones are super smashed in. I've probably pulled like 3,000 miles at least with these React 87s. Super comfy, super nice. And yeah, you just wear really thin wool socks, and then another thing wool does is it doesn't make your feet smell. It helps your shoes not to smell as well. That's another great factor. I always wear Darn Tough because they have a lifetime warranty. So I'll buy a pair. If they get a hole, I can send them back, and they'll even put the shipping cost towards my next pair of Darn Tough socks. So anyways, I have these Keens. These are the ones I wear when it's super cold. They're for 40 below zero. That's what they're rated for. But if it's like 20 below zero or 30 below zero, really 30 below zero, I'm putting some feet warmers in here. And then these are also waterproof, Keen Dry waterproof. And for about the first 2 weeks they were. But then I started breaking this hole on the side from just, you know, my foot moving. So I got this hole on the side. So now whenever I wear them, I have to put on these foot condoms. These are terrible looking, but yeah, I just throw those on, slap them on both pairs, and then my feet actually stay really, really dry, except for the water that works in like over the side. I don't really want to get a taller rubber over boot because they get really heavy, and with all the walking I do, I really need to try and be the lightest that I can be, because I'm already carrying a bunch of packages and letters to everybody's houses and everything. So yeah, so those are the shoes I've been wearing for work lately. They've been really lasting. Before I got these Keens, I actually got some oboes. Those ones were designed in Bozeman, Montana. I thought they'd be kind of cool to get. The oboes were not great. They were pretty bad, but I did get them from REI. REI has a great refund policy even if you've started to wear the boot or the shoe. So I was able to return those and get these Keens, which were basically the same price. And yeah, these have lasted me a few seasons. I probably will not get another winter boot before I move to my next location to start working. Yeah, my next location is going to be warm all year round. I'm not going to deal with the snow anymore. It'd be cool to move to Hawaii. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I can always hope for the best. Anyways, yeah guys, I'm gonna shoot some funny memes at you. This one here, right-leaning Christians fighting left-leaning Christians, and then Satan just watching as these two sides just try and destroy each other and destroy their house. And so that one was really funny. Yeah. And then this one is an atheist saying, "There are no absolute truths. Are you absolutely sure?" The atheist thinks about it. What are you doing? I've got it all figured out. I'm an atheist. Whatever. Anyways, I mean, I believe that there is no absolute truth. So I can't say there's any specific religion that is superior over another. I would say if your religion is destructive or talking down on people groups or marginalizing people groups or telling you even to go out and perform harmful acts or something like that, then yeah, your religion is very destructive and not helpful. But if someone's religion is really trying to bring unity and peace to the human race, I say go at it. Like, go for it. I mean, I'm not going to say you need to join mine or join somebody else's. I mean, I'm personally a universalist, so that means I accept all religions. I was raised Christian in a homeschool family, going to church every day of the week, it seemed like, playing Christian music only, watching only Christian television, no Disney. Disney was demonic. Pokemon was bad. I mean, and now my parents have changed quite a bit. They're really a lot more accepting. They've started to see the deception that has been woven into Christian nationalism or like westernized Christianity and things like that. Yeah, I would say just go after those things that you have a desire, a passion for. The world is not out to get you. The world is not trying to take you down. Everybody's just trying to make a name for themselves. Everybody's just trying to make a difference. And I think we can help promote each other in those adventures, in those different things that we want to see happen. So yeah, just be encouraging to people around you, always lifting them up. And I mean, hate on my mustache if you want. You guys want to handle that? I got this mustache right before the weekend of basketball tournaments. I thought maybe it would be a lucky stash or something like that, because I've never really had a mustache before, at least not like a full on, like maybe I mean for like a one day I had like a short mustache, but I was like, I can't see you past the mustache. I don't know what you look like. But anyways, love you all. Thank you all for following along with me. Next review, I definitely will have a bunch of items. I have so many things coming tomorrow, which is a Monday. And yeah, the next 6 days, I'm still working at the United States Postal Service. So I'll be working probably like 12 to 13 hours a day. So when I get home, I want to just eat some food, go to sleep, to wake up the next day and start trekking that snow again. So anyways, yeah, keep it real. Peace.
About to have a party in the hood. Ain't work but a snack, won't try to get a meal. Ever since you changed my life, I'ma walk that walk, boy, trying to get it right. Trying to do right now.